how to get deals on these flood houses we're seeing everywhere. How you doing, everybody? I'm Scott Jelnick with the Master Investor Academy, where we cover the 5 pillars of real estate investing. It's marketing, wholesale, rehab, rentals, and raising private money. And this is going to be a real short video for you on a little tip for getting deals in these flood areas. And that's kind of, I don't know how your area is. My area got hit pretty hard, and I've gotten, I think, 5 deals so far in the flood area, and everybody keeps asking me, how are you getting all these deals? Because everybody is competing for them. And so I've been a little tight-lipped about it because I wanted to continue to get these deals, but now it's pretty much it's ran its course and it's over, and so now I'm putting out the video for you, for your city, your state, and when you have similar situations so you can capitalize on it. First off, I want to talk to you about the flood areas. I had lunch with somebody not too long ago, and he told me he specifically didn't like buying in the flood areas because he felt like a vulture. And I understand how you can feel that way, but I want to let you know that to them, we are a savior. You are saving these people from a horrible situation. I have one that I'm closing on this week where she's going to walk away with $9,000. She told me that if we couldn't do a deal, then she was walking away from the house and letting it go to foreclosure. She would have walked away with 0 and ruined her credit. Instead, she's walking away with $9,000. So you have to think about it from their perspective as well. I understand how you may feel like a vulture because they're in a distressed situation, but you are helping them and helping to rebuild the area. So let's go through what happens here. I'm going to go through my specific situation of what happened in my area. We had it wasn't even a hurricane, it was a nor'easter, but it wasn't forecasted, it was unlike the others we've had, and areas that never had flooding before, completely underwater, 6-8 inches inside their houses on these ranches. Most of them are ranches. So overnight, people living happily, they've been there 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, life goes on, everybody's happy. All of a sudden, just like this, overnight, a storm that wasn't forecasted to hit us, and the next day, they are literally moved out. There's pods up and down every single house in the street, and they are living in their sister's couch, on their cousin's bed, in a hotel, renting a short-term rental, and they're out instantly. So it was devastating for this entire area. Well, I have all my friends are real estate investors, and everybody's talking about, oh, this opportunity with all the flood houses, the flood houses. Well, everybody's doing the same thing. And what they're doing is they're going to the flood house neighborhoods, and they're sticking up the We Buy Houses signs. They're mailing to the flood areas, and they're doing mass mailings to the entire area, and they're not having a whole lot of success. And I'll tell you, this is the tip about what I did and what makes it different. And I also, don't press stop right after I tell you this tip, because I'm going to tell you why they have the ability to sell to us. So what I do with these, what's a little bit different, is you got to think these houses, you have the signs out front, you're sending the mail, but what people don't realize is the entire neighborhood is a ghost town now. The day after it happened, everybody put their stuff in storage or threw it away, and they're all living somewhere else. So when you drive down that street at night, it's pitch black. Everybody's gone. So what I've done, what I realized the very first week, and it's worked out priceless, is Saturday morning is the only time it's different. Saturday morning, everybody, your house, your life got turned upside down, but yet, guess what? You still have to go to work the next day. You still have to go to work the next day. You still have to go to work the next day. Saturday morning comes and you're off. What do you do then? You go back to your house and you finish cleaning your stuff out, and you finish taking care of whatever has to be taken care of there, meeting with whoever you have to meet with. You're back home on Saturday because now you're off. So what I do on Saturday mornings is I just walk. I just walk the street. I do not have a dog, but if I did, that would be priceless to just walk with the dog. Now, I don't walk to these people. Everybody's outside. They're all moving stuff out. They're cleaning stuff. They're out in the driveways, putting stuff out to the curb. Now, I don't walk around and say, hey, you want to sell your house? You want to sell your house? Because then you are a vulture, and they're going to throw things at you and chase you out of the neighborhood. So I literally just walk around, and as I see people, I just make conversation. How you doing, man? How bad you get hit? What's going on? And until I can get to that part of, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to rebuild? And that's where I would interject. If they're like, no, I'm selling this, or no, I'm never coming back, then I can slowly throw in, well, if you're interested in selling, I actually buy houses like this, and it works pricelessly. You're not coming in as somebody who buys houses. You're coming in, making conversation, and then if it turns out that they do want to get rid of it, you're already there on the spot. You've already built rapport with them. And this 5 houses so far we've gotten just doing this exact technique, it's priceless. Everybody else is trying the exact opposite, and they're marketing to vacant houses. It serves no purpose. What works is walking down the street and actually meeting people. So before I let you go, I wanted to just give you one little tip on why are these people able to sell. Some of these houses I did, one of them just recently, she owed $240,000 on the house. The house is worth about $240,000. It never would have made it on any of our lists at all, but what people forget is the insurance money. She was getting about $90,000 from insurance, and that gave her the ability to sell to us for the price we needed to buy it for. She still had a little money left in her pocket, and she was able to leave. Otherwise, she was just going to walk away and let the house go to foreclosure. So you got to remember that your numbers are going to be skewed when it's an insurance situation. Same thing with fires. When it's insurance situation, because they get that insurance money, so they're able to offset the amount they owe. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you find this information valuable, and definitely if you're in an area that's prone to get floods or you happen to have one hit, remember, all the other marketing doesn't really work. Just take your time Saturday mornings and walk the neighborhood, and it's priceless. I hope this information is valuable to you. Please comment on the video below and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.